Welcome to Talkken, the video series where we talk about Tekken for mobile. In this video we talk about runes, which replace the fighter's skills as the new way to power up your fighters.
Alright, let's talk about the rune system. First of all, let's go to the rune page. Runes are like skill points. By equipping these to the rune slots, your fighter will power up. Clicking on these runes will display what kind of power up it's going to be. There's a filter system where you can easily navigate. By clicking on the color or the rarity, it will help you find the runes that you're looking for. Let's try equipping a red rune. Putting the same color rune will add a bonus effect to the rune. The effect of the rune is increased by 50% and the text changes to green. Now let's talk a little bit about Celestial rune slots. Celestial rune slots allow any other color runes to get the bonus effect, which make these slots very valuable. After you're happy with your selection, save the changes. You can see the overall of your fighter's power up in the stats page. You can also remove all the runes by hitting the remove button. When you remove a rune, you can either decide to keep the rune by spending some coins, or decide to destroy it. All the fighters have a little bit of different rune slots. Let's look at Alex's rune page. As you can see, his rune slot colors are a little different than Brian's. We can also try to put in runes, but we can use the autofill button to let the game decide what's best. With this new system, you can customize all your fighters to your liking.
Okay, so that's the explanation of the rune system. So the big thing to note about this, the big thing to get out of the way is the skills system is going away and being replaced with this rune system.
Right. I can tell the players who's watching this is already disappointed with us, but this the skill system had a lot of flaws, such as UI wasn't great, and also it was allowing players to pick one thing rather than spreading out their points. And to resolve that conflict, we wanted to create a new system where it allows you player freedom and then allows fighter unique ability, right? Yeah,
basically we felt restricted by the skill system, and we felt like players are also feeling restricted by it as well. So that's why we're making this change with the runes.
As we explained it earlier, each fighter is going to have a unique fighter rune panels, which allows players to specialize in certain things for fighters.
Right.
And also, but it also allows players to play however they want, right? It doesn't restrict you anyway, so you can, as long as you have the runes, you can put it whoever fighter you want, and then create your own playstyle.
Right. Yeah. So the way the system's designed right now, so say if you get Brian, his rune panels are set more towards the blue type runes, which are more like Waza damage type moves. So he can be more spec'd towards that kind of a playstyle. Right. But of course, you don't have to put the specific type of rune in that specific panel. So if you want to spec your Brian a different way, you totally can.
Yeah, and then for example, a completely different fighter, Bob for example, he is spec'd more towards the green runes, which utilizes utility or HP. So you could put a lot of green runes into him and make him into an HP fighter or utility fighter, or you don't have to, right? This is the creativity freedom that we get with this system.
Exactly. The other cool thing about runes is we have now a larger ceiling of power that we can roll out. So for instance, right now, like we were saying, like about 3-star runes, if you have a fighter full of 3-star runes, it's actually more powerful than what was allowed with the skill system.
Right. So in addition to that, we have some cool ideas for the future. We're thinking, we say this, right?
Yeah, you say it. say.
We're thinking about set rune items, which has a name tag, and then if you collect 3 of them out of 5, and then you put it into a fighter, you get a bonus effect. And if you put all 5 into it, then you get an additional bonus effect. Right. So it's something similar to dungeon crawler sets, where you collect all these different set items, and then overall you get a very cool effect at the end. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. So it's just this system is all about giving the players and giving developers the freedom to be able to create all kinds of new powers, new abilities that we can then that you can equip to your fighters. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching Talkken. Keep watching for our next video where we'll talk about more exciting features coming to Tekken in Update 1.3.